So this is just a quick video in response to a question asked by VinnyinNH on the community Spiceworks forum. Firstly, Vinny, sorry, I told you to look up index match to answer this question, and that was the wrong thing to do. I'd answered from my mobile, didn't read the question properly, didn't look at it, but this was essentially Vinny's question. You had two tables, one that had his salesperson and product, YM and TG being the salesperson, product being A, B, C, D, E, F, the quantities, and then a separate table with the quotas in. And he wanted an output similar to this, so that it showed the salesperson, product, how many sold and whether they'd actually met the sales quota. As I say, I first thought this was a job for index match, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So, Vinny, here's what I've done. That's not yours. That's another question. So, here's your data as you had it. I've just put some filters on just while I was checking the answers were coming out correct. So that's pretty much as you had your data laid out. It should look something like. So you've got your sales details and your sales quotas, and this is how I've structured it. Feel free to mess around with the structure. It just made more sense to me for this way. So you've got your salesperson, each column, the product year to date that the person sold, and whether they've met their goals or not. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And the products, obviously. So how did we get there? First thing you need to work out is you want this bit easy. This bit here of did they meet the goals is the easy bit. It's this bit that was a little bit more tricky. This is where I told you to use the if match. But what you actually want to use is this function, the SUMIFS. Very handy function. There's a link to it there, the SUMIFS. SUMIFS function, one of the maths and trigs, add all of its arguments that meet multiple criteria. So it's for adding together the results of multiple criteria. So to try and make that in simple terms, what this does is it will add up everything in the sales details tab in rows D2 to D11. So I've got the sales details, that's D2 to D11 right there. So it's going to add up everything in there, but only if the stuff in B2 to B11, so B2 to B11 is your salesperson, matches what's in column B1 on this sheet. So it's going to add up everything in that column where the stuff in this column matches B1. But it's also going to check. So you get to the end of there and it will do a second lookup. So the second criteria range is going to look in column C2 to C11. So C2 to C11. And make sure it matches what's in there. So only where this and this match in here and here will it add up what's in that column. So you can see there, product year to date for EBC for product ABC for salesperson YM is 20. And the reason I'd added these filters was just so I could check these were coming out right. Product ABC. The sum total down there is 20. So that's it, and then all I've done is copied that down. So it just changes this to this, but still keeps that the same. And then I've copied and pasted that across into that column. But you can see it's still referencing YM, so we don't want that, we want solutions. Well, essentially we want that one, which I believe is going to be D1. Yeah. So you can tell it highlights it if it's the right one. That'll give us the answer of 6. So TG for product ABC should be 6. So TG, same product, total is 6. You can see down there in the bottom corner. So they seem to right. So that's nice and straightforward once you get your hang of some ifs. The next step was to get to say whether you'd met the goal or not. that's dead simple. So we've got the goals over here, and all I'm using really is a VLOOKUP. A VLOOKUP is, I don't know what it stands for, if I'm honest. Let's have a look. VLOOKUP looks for the value in the leftmost common table and then returns a value in the same row for a column you specify. So a VLOOKUP of this in this table. Ah, sorry, I missed a comma. So a VLOOKUP of this, comma, in this table, comma, and what value do you want it to bring back? Well, it always starts at, or which row do you want it to bring back, column, sorry, do you want it to bring back? You always start at this one, that'd be number 1, that'd be number 2. So A would be 1, B would be 2, in this instance, and we want number 2. And then do you want it to be an approximate, so something that looks the same, or do you want it to exactly match what you want it to look for? In most cases, you're looking for an exact match. So in this case, 3, told it to look for A, B, C in there, is 3. If we change that to 10, I'll bring back 10. So all I've done is, if B3, which is that number there, is larger than or equal to the VLOOKUP that we just did, which is there, then give us a yes, otherwise give us a no. So is 20 larger than 10? Yes. Is 2 larger than 10? No. Is 6? So I've just done the same again here for D and F. Is 6 larger than 10? No. Is 12 larger than 3? Yes. You can see these work. If we would change these all to 25, there'll all be no, 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 no. If I was to put it as 20, that one's yes, because it is equal to it or greater than. The rest are no. Change them all to a 2. Pop. Yes, 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 because they're all equal then or larger than. I hope that answers your questions. I'll post the actual formulas I've used into the Spiceworks post. Give us a shout back, Vinny, if this doesn't answer it or I've missed a point entirely, which is not going to be the first time it happens. Otherwise, cheers, buddy. Take care.